Major retailers reported their quarterly results before the bell this morning, and it's good news for Walmart, declaring a 5.7% increase in revenue. The retail giant also announced they are buying TV maker Vizio for $2.3 billion, but Home Depot reported a drop in sales by nearly 3% year over year. So here to break down those numbers is Hope King. She's a senior business reporter at Axios. Hope, good to see you.
Good to see you as always, my favorite duo. Can
yes,
I say that?
Love having you on. All right, so let's talk about this fourth quarter result. I think for a lot of people, they're like, the holidays are out of sight, out of mind. But for Wall Street, this is a big deal. Did the results show an impact on consumer spending despite inflationary pressure?
Yeah, absolutely. And you're absolutely right, too. We are beyond the holiday season, but what it does show us is that people are still trying to spend, but spend smartly. So if you look at Walmart's results first and very closely, you'll see that the number of transactions, so the number of times we went into the stores, actually grew while those average ticket prices came down, which means that when we were spending every time, we were spending a little bit less compared to the year before. What does that really mean between the lines? It means that, again, we were spending smartly. We still wanted to save, right? So maybe we were spending a little bit less. Walmart was doing better also on pricing of their own goods, but we were certainly still going back to buy. One of the most interesting things about Walmart over the past year and a half or so, or 2 years, is that people with higher income started to go to the store more often than they were in the past. And that, again, is a reflection of trying to spend, but spend more smartly, more efficiently.
Well, Hope, you guys remember, like, I want to say, like, maybe 5 months ago, the headlines were people are not going to Target anymore, and the Target people are going to Walmart for precisely that reason, right? Basically the same products, just maybe not as fancy as at Walmart, but a little bit cheaper. So let's talk about Home Depot. Home Depot CEO Ted Decker called 2023 a year of moderation for the company. I'm curious, they saw declining sales. I wonder, though, if that's just like a correction from the pandemic years when everyone was home and they were like
and building like
right, they were doing all that DIY stuff, and now they've either they've got the projects done that they want to get done, or they are not forced to stay in their house anymore, so they're out of here.
You hit the nail on the head. That is exactly right. The picture here is that we were spending so much when we were home, as you said, and now we're seeing that comparison, right? This is what we're really talking about when we look at earnings reports, is that they're year-over-year comparisons. That is what we're seeing slow down. And compared to, pre-pandemic, these are still fairly elevated. But again, compared to the past 2 years, this is a slowdown. One, because as you mentioned, people are not maybe home as often, we're getting dragged back to the office. But the other reason is because home buying has slowed down as interest rates have gone up. And if people are slowing down their purchases of new homes, that is a slowdown then in purchases of home goods and home improvement. So this is where the reflection of that trend is coming out into the numbers.
Let me ask you about this, Hope. There's a new study, as you know, from Burning Glass Institute and Harvard Business School that showed how companies are doing in their efforts to hire non-degreed workers. It found that those workers are still not receiving quality job offers. We're in this weird period right now where you have people, politicians often who are highly credentialed themselves, people who've gone to Harvard and to Harvard Business School or Harvard Law School, telling Americans, why burden yourself with a college degree? You don't need a college degree to be able to achieve whatever it is that you'd like to achieve in life. And yet when you look at the numbers like this, it's not happening at the level that they are suggesting. Why is that?
Yeah, well, first of all, we do need to give this a little bit more time, right? So some of these big companies like an Amazon, like in Walmart, that have come out and said we are removing more of these requirements for some of these jobs, they have been fairly recent announcements in the cycle that we're talking about. So we do need to, I think, give it a little bit of time. This is just my take. And I also think that if you look at the kinds of jobs they're trying to remove the requirements for, they're sort of in that middle management tier. They're in IT, where you can upskill yourself through these boot camps online. And so we have to look in these very specific areas. So it can't just be one, general statement about, I think, where things are going. Now, I do think, Vlad, to your point, we all go to schools and create these networks amongst ourselves as we graduate, and these hiring managers are still pretty accustomed, right, to hiring within their own communities, and that's going to be much harder to disrupt, I think, earlier to your point.
That is interesting.
Very interesting.
Pope, I was about to call you Pope King. Hope King has a better ring to it, though. Thank you very much.
Good to see you guys.